In order to live the life of your dreams, it is absolutely critical that you write down your goals, make plans to achieve them, and work on your plans every single day, which is what this video is all about. Using my proven goals workbook, on this video, get ready to learn how to reach all of your real estate goals following 7 proven steps coming up.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Quick Start Kit with everything you need to flip your first house in 30 days or less. Download it now at myquickstartkit.com.
If you're new here to this channel, I'm Jerry Norton with FlippingMastery.com, and this channel is all about ways to help you make money wholesaling and flipping real estate so you can live your dream life. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss new videos. On this video, my hope is to share with you how to have, be, do, and give everything you want in life. And not just in real estate, but in every area of your life. Now, before we dive in and talk about how to achieve your goals and desires, it's important to first realize that becoming the 1% of people who are happy and fulfilled in life requires a serious commitment, and without a very clear understanding of what you want and why, nothing you do will matter much. And my hope is that this video will help you with that clarity. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 keys to goal setting using my proven workbook, and be sure to watch the entire video because later I'm also going to share with you 12 steps to set and achieve any goal. This goals workbook I'm holding right here has been life-changing for me. Now, I first learned about it when I was 17 years old from Jay Robinson, the legendary head wrestling coach for the University of Minnesota. I attended a 28-day intensive wrestling camp by Jay Robinson when I was 17 and then again when I was 18. Held at the University of Minnesota, this camp is the most grueling wrestling camp of all time. It's 28 consecutive days with 4 2-hour workouts per day. Now, while attending, Jay gave me this workbook right here about goal setting. Now, in wrestling, I went from a losing record on JV as a freshman to becoming an all-state wrestler my senior year and led our team to the Wrestling State Championship Finals. And I've been using this workbook ever since, and I've been applying the principles he taught me and what I'll be sharing with you on this video in other areas of my life, including real estate and finance, and it's what's allowed me to become a millionaire and leading expert in my field. Jay Robinson still holds these 28-day intensive camps, and a few years ago I was invited by Jay to come and speak to the campers. Now, this was an amazing and humbling opportunity for me to share how I've been able to achieve the life of my dreams. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to the description box and click on the link there to get this workbook for free. Now, once you click on that link, enter your email, and this workbook will automatically get emailed to you. Now, if you don't see it, check your junk or spam folder. So pause this video and get this workbook and print it out so you have it in front of you as we go through this video. And if you're not in front of your printer right now, then promise me that you'll do it as soon as you get home. As I've worked with thousands of real estate investors from all over the world, I have come to realize that the most important characteristics of successful people in any area of life is that they know who they are, what they believe in, and what they stand for. Most people are confused about their goals, values, and ideas, and as a result, they go back and forth and accomplish very little. Men and women who become the top achievers, on the other hand, with the same or even fewer abilities and opportunities, go on to great accomplishments in whatever they attempt. Do you realize that you and I have more potential than we could ever use in our entire lifetime? But in order to tap into it, we must take responsibility for it. Once you accept total responsibility for your life, there are no limits to what you can accomplish. Okay, so hopefully you have your goals workbook in front of you. The first thing to do is write out the 50 things that you'd like to have, be, do, and give in the next 5 years. Now, don't think in terms of financial goals only, that's part of it, but think about your health and fitness, your relationships, your personal development, the causes you believe in. Here's the important part. Think big, without reservations. Don't make judgments about whether you can or will actually accomplish what you write down. That's not the point of this exercise. Just write anything you would dream of having, becoming, doing, or giving. Now, I've been working on mine for the past few days, and let me share a few of them that I have written down. Write a New York Times best-selling book, or this one, 500,000 YouTube subscribers, Or maybe this one, run a 100-mile ultra marathon. Or this one, make $1 million net profit on one real estate deal. Now, what's interesting is I've done this exercise with adults and kids, and most adults really struggle with coming up with 50 things, and they're embarrassed to share them. Isn't that sad? Whereas kids have no problem coming up with 50 things, and they don't have reservations about how outlandish they are. My 10-year-old wrote down he wanted to clone himself. Now that's genius. I think I'm going to add that to my list. Now, one goal that I mentioned a minute ago was to make $1 million on a single real estate deal. Now, I came up with that goal about 10 years ago, and at the time it was so unrealistic from my current reality. My average deal at that time was about $25,000 on a single deal, but I've held on to that goal. Now, during the past few years, I've done several six-figure profit deals, and I have 2 deals coming up that might actually do it. Now, remember what Steve Jobs said. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. So your first assignment is to fill out the list of 50 things that you want to have, be, do, and give in the next 5 years. Once you've done that, the next step is to identify the top 5 things from your list of 50 that you want to accomplish in the next year, 3 years, and 5 years. After that, fill out the why paragraphs about why you want to accomplish each of the 5 1-year goals, 3-year goals, and 5-year goals. Now, be specific in your descriptions. State how high, how far, how fast, what color, what kind, the feelings involved, what it would be like to have it, what you would do with it, etc. You need to be crystal clear why that goal is important to you so that when things get hard, you have the resilience to keep working for it. Next is the action steps that you need to take to make these goals become a reality. Where do you want to be in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? What action steps do you need to take each day towards achieving those goals? Now, there are 7 keys to goal setting that I want to discuss with you, and these are actually written down in your workbook to help you and remind you. Key number 1 is goals must be clear, specific, and detailed and written down. For example, make money in real estate isn't clear, specific, or detailed. Make $10,000 wholesaling a house in the next 60 days is more specific. Key number 2, goals must be measurable and objective. If you can't measure it, you'll never know if you really accomplished it. Key number 3, goals must be time-bounded. Having a deadline internally pressures you to work on your goals. For example, I have a goal to reach 200,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel by December 31st, 2020, which is 1 year from this recording. Having a deadline allows me to measure my progress and lets me know if I'm on track. Key number 4 is goals must be challenging. Going back to my YouTube goal, I'm currently averaging about 7,000 or so new subscribers per month. That means I'm on track to add 84,000 new subscribers over the next 12 months. So if I add that to the 67,000 subscribers I currently have as of this recording, that means if I'm just consistent, I should reach 150,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2020. So making the goal to reach 200,000 subscribers is a goal that is still currently beyond my reach, and it's a challenge that requires me to stretch beyond my current capacity, but not so unrealistic that I can't achieve it. By the way, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, do that right now. Key number 5, goals must be congruent with your values and in harmony with each other. For example, if you have a goal to earn enough money flipping houses to replace your current income at your job in the next 12 months, why do you want that? What bigger reason do you have? Is it to have more time with your family? Does that goal align with your bigger vision for your life? Key number 6, goals must be balanced. This is something that I've struggled with in the past. I've always been good at focusing on my financial and work goals, but I haven't always been good about prioritizing my spiritual goals and my relationship goals. Thankfully, this past year, I've really come to an awareness that real success in life is a balance in all areas of your life, not just financial. And key number 7, goals must have a major definite purpose for your life. Money for the sake of money is shallow and meaningless. It won't bring fulfillment and lasting happiness to your life. Money only gives you more of what you already are. Ask yourself, what purpose does God have for me in my life? That is the question that I ask myself every single day. So as you make your real estate goals and your other goals, make sure they align with your life's mission. Hey, I'm glad you made it this far because I'd like to share with you 12 additional insights into how to set and achieve any goal. Now, this comes from Brian Tracy's book, goals, how to get everything you want faster than you ever thought possible. Okay, here they are. Number 1, decide what you really want. Number 2, believe that your goal is achievable. Number 3, write your goal down. Number 4, determine your starting point. Number 5, determine why you want it. Number 6, set a deadline. Number 7, identify the obstacles in your way. Number 8, determine the additional knowledge and skills you need. Number 9, determine the people whose help you'll need. Number 10, make a plan and put it all together. Number 11, visualize your goal continually. And number 12, never give up. Okay, never forget, you are engineered for greatness and designed for success. Hey, thanks for joining me on this video. If you learned something new and gained value, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel with hundreds of videos on the channel with new videos released every single week. This is the fastest growing channel on YouTube for all things wholesaling and flipping. And as I always like to say, remember, it's not about the money, it's about having the time and freedom to have, be, do, and give everything God has in store for you. That's really what it's all about. And I'll see you on the next video.